Alright, let's jump into this. There was an automatic save, but then there's my most recent save. I guess I'll just check the time. Looks like automatic save is the most recent. No, there's a 5 down here. I'm going with mine. I never trust the system. So remember where we left off. Our boss, old boss, ex-boss, was brutally murdered. And it turns out that this girl that we've been interested in taking photos of, she's dead. Or no, she did it. Sorry, she's not dead. She's the one that did it. Apparently. Allegedly. Covered in blood. The cops found her at the scene of the crime. So I think we have to now go to the police station to, like, give our testimony or whatever. Alright. Before we do that, since I had to... Oh no, it's not letting me do it. Since I had to change the size of it for stream animals, I need to change it back for this. Is it going to let me do it, though? That is the question. Oh man. It sucks because when I leave the game, it jacks up the screen. I need it just enough time to fix the screen size. I don't know what you're talking about, Corey. Where's the game? Now it's not even appearing. It was there for a second ago, but it wasn't quite full screen, you know? High production values. Usually when I click back in here, it appears in just a second. I don't see anything. You know what? It might have been because we switched games. Let me try turning this off and then back on. Only the best here at John Katie. And this is a more recent game. It should be working a little bit better. Nothing. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to exit and restart this game. Let's try that. Because that display capture does not see it at all. There we go. Can't see chat right this second, so I will reply in just a moment. Blind person simulator. Nice. Yeah, let's see if this appears. I could change it to like display capture, and that would work. It would just probably be a little delayed. Game capture is usually the best way to do it, but I don't see anything. Oh, it looks like it sees it. You know what I think might be the problem? There we go. I think I jacked it up somehow. All right. Start over. I think we're good to go. Taking up the full screen. Like nothing happened. Let's see, Marcel, do you think she knows and the guy is hiding something from me? Because he would have had to have texted me when she found him, when she was right with him. It would have been pretty obvious if he says, follow me, and then leads him somewhere. Honestly, they've probably been talking, especially if they're friends, but you just gotta assume that it's all, you know, good things. Don't assume the worst. That's just gonna stress you out. And you should definitely talk to her directly, I think. If he's being weird about it, just go straight to her, if you're interested. Just do it. Think of Shia. All right. Round 3, 4. How many times has this taken? We got this. Okay. Now it's working like gravy. So if I check out our diary, we go to the latest task. Everything is crossed out. I believe the last task that we had to do was go to the police department, though. Hope he didn't tell me to grab anything on my way out. Ooh, I can always trust John to have...
No, that's not him. The hairline was higher.
Like that, perhaps?
No, it was more... Can't you just let me have a go at it?
Sure. Look, here are the various chin shapes and eyebrows and so on.
Yeah, I was watching you. I get the idea, okay?
You can change things using the arrows.
Oh.
When you're happy with it, click on save.
All right, I've got it.
Okay. Let me know when you're finished.
I get to create it?
Okay. The quicker the police find this guy, the quicker I can help Angelina.
I want to make it.
What did he look like again?
Yeah, there we go. I was hoping it would go to something like this. So, you say, can you always trust John to have technical difficulties long enough for me to get a drink? You probably could have made a blended drink. You probably could have brewed some coffee. Relentless. Let's see. Oh, would you still do it if she saw a girl being all touchy with you as if you were dating? I have a friends with benefits. Let's see. And that's kind of why I was saying, Marcel. My recommendation is just go talk to her directly. People are just weird and a little dumb. It's one of my Zombieland rules. That's pretty cool, Corey. Darren Michaels, accomplished sketch artist. Yeah, good thing we have a VOD to look at. This game about again? I haven't been on stream, so I probably forgot. So, Grilled Tomato, this is the sequel to Black Mirror, but so far, there's very little connection between the two. The intro showed the main character of Black Mirror killing himself, which is what happened at the end of the first game. In this game, we're a guy named Darren Michaels. We're visiting from Boston, visiting our mom. She had like a stroke or something. We don't know. She's in the hospital right now, and there's this guy that kind of looks like the G-Man from Half-Life going around following me, following this girl. And the girl is someone we're interested in. But unlike Marcel, we are actually talking to her directly. Just kidding. But we took some photos of her. We're trying to help her out. Some flirty stuff going on. And then we also had a jerk boss named Fuller. And he fired us. We just found out from the police that he was killed. And this girl that we've been taking photos of, that shade. Just messing with you, Marcel. But you definitely should just talk to her directly. Because then you avoid all the weirdness with the friend, right? Let's see. You think I should trust him and go to him when he tells me? Or just get her alone? I mean, if it's a friend, then trust him. But either way, I would just talk to her, you know? Whether he's there or not, it doesn't matter. Just do it. So, right now we're trying to identify this creepy guy that's been stalking both us and the girl. That's why we're at the police department, Grilled Tomato. So, what did the guy look like? Let's see if we can find the right hair. Maybe this one? The Nike slogan. And also the Shia LaBeouf slogan. I think he had a mustache. Is that right? Oh, for some reason this kind of looks right to me. The nose? Man, I don't remember the nose. This is kind of hard because we've never gotten a very good close-up of this character, you know? We've only kind of seen him from really far away, and most of the time he wasn't even facing the camera. Let's try to make him look as shady as possible. Like this? What do you think? Maybe that? Ah, this looks more shady. Anyone see the guy from Spider-Man, the boss of Parker? J. Jonah Jameson. Okay, it's either going to be this hairstyle or this one, I think. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell hair color since it's all black and white. I'm guessing this one. Let's see. I would have talked to her yesterday, but my friend with benefits was all over me. I don't have the audacity to talk to a girl saying I'm interested when a girl's getting all touchy with me. Makes you look like a player. Well, Marcel, that's exactly what you are doing. But you do you, my friend. That's not something I would do. But I'm definitely a one girl kind of guy, if that makes sense. All right, this is about as close as I can think. Do you guys think any of these other options work better. I don't think he had a really thick mustache. I think it's that one. But the nose, I have no clue. That one makes him look angrier. Maybe he had a small nose. I think we should re-examine the VOD. Oh, that's what therapy was saying. It did not click at all. That's true, we can kind of cheat. Alright, let's do that. Oh my goodness, guys. Where's my head? Alright. Let me... Where's my browser? There we go. Let me get the VOD up, and then... Oh, we have to find it too. And then I'll change my screen. This is like John Cadia Inception. Unfortunately, let me change it so I can see the chat. There we go. Now I can see the chat on the tablet. Because the way I have it, I can't see the chat on my computer anymore. All right. So let me switch back to display capture. There we go. So we're looking for this one right here. Let's watch. Ruining a comment chain. How quickly you resort to cheating, John. You know you want to do this too. Oh wait, now there's two Johns. That's fine. Like a two-headed John going on here. All right.
For my parents' anniversary now.
Let me mute that. Okay. Now where was it? Here. It's a little bit before that, maybe? That's when the cops come. I'm going to have to keep up with chat after this scene because unfortunately I can't read it on the screen. Thought it was like right after that. Oh, right here? No. It was definitely that scene, though, in the hotel. I might waste too much time doing this, and it won't have been worth it. Let's see. Their scrubbing tool is not the greatest. I could have sworn it was right after we were done taking pictures. Okay, so here we're doing pictures. Oh, in the hotel, we only saw him in the back. Okay, so I'm not even looking at a good scene anyway. God, where else did we see him? See, I don't even know what scene we really got to see a good front view of him, to be honest. So I don't think this is worth it. I'm going to spend too much time trying to figure this out, guys. We're just going to have to wing it. We're just going to have to wing it. In Stream John, peeking around current Stream John. Yeah, what are you looking for, John? Yeah, looking for that good frontal. That's right. Yeah, I don't even remember where that happened. I could probably spend the entire stream trying to find it. You were joking, okay. It was a good idea. I'm just not going to be able to find that scene. How does this look, guys? For everyone that doesn't know, how does this look? That looks pretty good to me. He looks angry. I think he had a little bit of a mustache. Let's just rewatch the entire VOD. Let's do this. Save and exit? Is that what she said to do?
Are you finished?
No, it's not quite right. Can I take a break?
Yes, but just a little one. We
Wait.
need that photo fit.
All right.
That wasn't good enough? Does he look British? Wait, what is going on? There's like two of them now. Okay, I'm confused. Why was there 2 games? Okay, now at least it's not 2 games. Oh, I know, because I still have the display capture on. Okay, that makes sense. I'm really curious how I resize this because of the way it changes. These old games are going to be the death of me that don't quite do normal resolutions. Okay, now I don't see it at all. Did I break it again? I totally did. Okay. There we go. Let me lock that down so I can't change it anymore. Let's see. An important clip of John playing peekaboo with himself. Aren't they all important? You think he looks like the Spider-Man boss, Corey? Well, you missed the last stream. So
I've remembered something else.
I don't think you've actually seen it.
Very good. Please.
Wait, am I supposed to do this by memory? We don't have a picture of him, do we? Oh, why is that in red, Blaze? So if you ever at me, it's because then I see it like that. So you were just seeing what my view looked like. You don't see it unless somebody ats you. And if you're in, I think if your chat is in the right application, it should highlight it for you too. Crap. Okay, what's different about this guy? How do we make him more British? I don't think he had a mustache like that. Maybe he did. I thought this might be the other hairstyle. Oh, so I can make the chat blood red. How does this look? Looks fantastic, Blaze. That's actually a good way, if I miss a message and you have to send it again, to get my attention.
Finished?
Well, he looked something like that.
Like that is not enough. Have another think.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How would you remember this? I mean, yeah, it's been a couple days, but like, we don't have a reference.
And some guy.
And we never got a good view of him.
On the back it says, Black Mirror Castle, Willow Creek, England, August 1969.
Wait a second. Is it possible to go somewhere and find video of him? And maybe you know this, Therapy. But if we can go to the hospital or someplace we know he's been in, we might be able to find video. Oh, in this photo right here?
My mother and some guy.
Oh, Andy's stealing my water.
On the back it says, Black Mirror Castle, Willow Creek, England, August 1969.
How dare you. Blaze says don't starve. So it doesn't let me actually look at the picture. I'm trying to look at this picture right here. What's that? I can't. Oh, they want your tokens. You come over here and spam tokens. So I can't look at the picture. I can't look at the postcard. Oh, didn't we try to get a picture of him one time?
My SLR camera, fitted with a flash too.
We didn't have any
I'll
film.
leave home without it.
I think we were out of film when we tried to do that. Andy's mashing the token button. What she doesn't know is that there's no avatar. Oh, you guys are cheating. They're getting it without avatars.
Yes.
A funny thing got 2 without any on-screen stuff. Come here, Georgie. Oh, hi, Georgie. Hi, buddy. Are you helping with the avatars? Now they're jumping like madmen just trying to get it. Nice, Blaze.
One more.
I think there's one more. Hi, buddy. Oh, boy. So, yeah. This is tricky. Now, Therapy, you were saying that Yeah, I tried right-clicking on it. When I right-click, he just, whoops, says this.
My mother and some guy. On the back it says, Black Mirror Castle.
Let me check the diary. Does he sketch stuff in here? Content. Who's the string? Maybe there is a drawing. Come on, game. Nice. All right, that's cool. I actually like that. Okay, so I think I had that face right. Kind of receding hairline. What was I missing? Let me check this out again. Hey, Linz, how's it going? It's good to see you.
I've remembered something else.
Very good.
I am
Please.
failing at a police sketch right now, trying to make this guy look like the guy in the other picture. I could have sworn it was this hairstyle. Oh, I wish I could look at it right here. I know it's not correct, but to me that looks pretty close to what I had before. Maybe it's the nose. Let me try this nose.
So?
That's him. The guy that followed me and Angelina looked like that.
It was the nose I had wrong.
I don't know him. Perhaps a tourist. You also said he spoke with an accent.
Exactly. What now?
We'll post the pictures around town and invite the gentleman in for a talk.
And Angelina?
Yes, well, she's...
Oh,
There she
Angelina!
is. Apparently she murdered our ex-boss. Allegedly.
Darren! It wasn't me! You've got to get me out of here. They want to pin this on me!
I know, but we'll get this sorted out.
They want to charge me this afternoon! You've got to somehow...
Come on, Miss Morgan.
Darren!
I'll get you out of here.
Wow.
I'll think of something.
Come on, Darren.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna find out what's going on here. She is innocent. What was her motive?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Look, others had a motive. Full of blackmailed people.
Is that so?
Mrs. Biba from the diner, she paid Fuller. Lots of money.
How do you know that?
Is that important? She had a motive. And what about that guy? He was at Fuller's yesterday.
We didn't find any money in Fuller's store, and this gentleman's a witness. Nothing else. As far as the alleged blackmailing is concerned, have you any evidence?
Evidence? Ask Mrs. Biba.
And she's gonna tell us if she was blackmailed by Fuller?
Probably not.
She put her under pressure.
Based on your speculation? No, that's not enough. We need evidence. Or at least something that would suggest blackmail before we can move on it. And until then, our only suspect is over there behind bars.
Fine, then I'll get a hold of the evidence.
Okay, the next mission, find evidence about the blackmail. That's funny, Sora. Everybody has a
Where
problem
do
with
I
the
start?
accent.
I need evidence that Fuller was a blackmailer. But what did he blackmail Mrs. Biba with? And was it just her or were there others? I bet the secret door in his basement has something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
But how do I open it? Does Fuller
Austin.
still get the key on him? I've got to find out.
Well, my question is, how are you getting in there if it's a crime scene? That's going to make it even trickier. There should be cops everywhere.
Rage.
Oh, welcome back, Spider. How's it going? I see you got your profile pic changed. I still have your old ones. The mugshot drawing would be a good profile pic too. You think I could... She probably won't let me do it again. I wonder if I could make that actually look like me. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, whoop, I lost my mouse. All right, let's go ahead and save it since I did that successfully, and I did not think I was going to do that. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. I was only the nose off. I was really close to my first guess. But thank you, Therapy, for reminding me about the diary. I didn't even think there were drawings in there. I had totally forgotten. How are you tonight? I'm doing really good, Spider. How are things with you? Okay, there's probably some stuff we want to look at in here before we take off. Everything's... I love the diary.
Offender, victim, crime, destiny. Everything filed in an orderly fashion, and therefore closed. And if a case is solved, then chance must have played a part.
Yeah, poor spider monkey. He had a bad case of the
Food poisoning.
So, I'm glad to hear you're doing really good now. What was it, by the way? Do you know what you ate that caused the problem, Spider? Anything locally I need to worry about?
Selling water is an unbelievable business. You fill the bottles with water, put on a pretty label, and charge an arm and a leg for it. All these darn mega conglomerates even try to seize control of the water supplies for entire countries. Then the price soars beyond the imaginable, and the people, who are already poor, are completely screwed. The police must have been decked out with new computers recently. All
Oh,
quite
God.
modern 486s.
Wait, do we know what year this takes place? Modern 486s. You can hardly play Doom on a 486. You can, but it can be slow depending on how fast it is. Oh, you had Jack in the Box. Almost as bad as In and Out. Darren Michaels, accomplished economist. Why is it picking these things up? I feel like my mouse is doing some weird stuff on me. Although I had that problem before, too.
Huh. Clever, ambitious, and hungry. A model American
93,
citizen.
okay.
Everyone pats her on the back, but she's almost a robot.
Dogs are monsters. Yeah, I think I had a 486 in 93 also. Hi, Georgie. The dogs are going crazy.
These rather sinister fellas are wanted. There are some wretched criminal mugs among them.
Georgie said no. I'm going to try to get a video real quick of what they're doing. This works. Oh, there goes Gus. He's jumping up trying to start stuff. Get him, Georgie. Go get him. Nope. Ah, they stopped coming. They were jumping up on the couch trying to get Georgie to chase him. Georgie doesn't want to play. Oh, there he goes. Psycho dogs. Ah, there it is. It's majestic. Georgie sits so proper. Sometimes he crosses his arms. Jesse does the same thing too. I wonder if it's like a poodle thing. I did not click on this bread. What is going on here?
Back there is...
Oops. This is the captain's office. Is that what it said? I accidentally skipped that. His best #1 hit. All right, so we need to go back to the scene of the crime and try to find some info in the basement regarding
What piss
possible
awful
blackmail.
weather.
Ooh,
Suppose it's fitting somehow.
nice. This game has weather. Is the mouse possessed? Honestly, this mouse just has problems. I might try to send it back, but every once in a while, one of the keys sticks, and it acts like I'm constantly pressing back. You know, like on a browser, if you try to go back. So if I click on a link, it immediately sends me back to the beginning, and it just keeps doing that until I press the button again. And then it works fine. Wah, wah. Oh, I see a small green lit up pretty box on my keyboard. If I press it, will I die? A small green lit up pretty box on your keyboard. I have no idea what that could be, Corey. Only one way to find out, though. 70 minutes into the stream, and we're out of the first room of the chapter. We're very efficient here, Blaze.
I should have guessed. The police have sealed the door. Gotta find another way.
Hopefully they didn't seal the backside. Yeah, we had some extra technical difficulties I didn't quite expect. Ah, they blocked this off too. We can totally go right underneath that. Oh, it's for the stream chat, not the computer keyboard. Press it, Corey. Yeah, seal the backside.
Crap. The back door's locked too. I've gotta think of something. How do I get into the house without breaking the seal?
You crawl into this pivoting window if you're small enough.
The window is open, presumably to let in some fresh air. Or maybe it just doesn't close properly.
Either
Who knows?
that, or this grate. With the chimney, there we go. Okay, it's probably going to be the grate.
Yep, that could be my way into the house.
There we go.
I can get into the basement through the light well. I've just got to get rid of this grill first.
Now we
It
had
looks very
something.
heavy and it's rusted into the concrete.
We have like a big metal tube. I wonder if we can use this to help remove it.
No, no chance. I somehow need to generate more force to lift the grill.
Dang it. I was thinking it might work like a crowbar or something. Ooh, I'm pressing it. If I don't respond, I'm dead. You'll have to leave a message at the beep. Could we cut the grate?
The grill isn't made of wire. It's made of sturdy iron strips, so not a good idea.
Dang. I like that, though. He's giving me detailed instructions as to why I'm wrong. Sometimes you use an item on something, and he just says, nope. In this game, he's telling me, like, why. I'm still alive. Shockingly. I thought we had rope, but I think we already used that, didn't we? What else can we find here? Oh, here's tow rope. Here we go. I thought I remember
Length
seeing
of
rope.
tow rope. A bit more than 2 yards long and in great condition.
So we're going to have to attach this rope to the grate.
Ropes are always good.
What happened, Corey? What did the button do? That was weird. I could have sworn I clicked it and it made that nope sound, but I must have just missed it.
I'll tie the rope to the window grill and the basement grill.
Wait, you
I've
just tied it
knotted
to
the end
this?
tightly and the rope should be able to take a big load. What now?
Spin dryer. Could we tie it to this?
Oh well. Now Fuller's mother's got less washing to hang up.
No. See, my first idea is we were going to take that rope and tie it to the spinner and use that. Now do we need the metal tube?
Hey, if it worked in ancient Egypt, it should work here.
Nice. Oh, he's tying it. I would not have thought that. That's kind of cool. I wonder how well that would really work. I've never done anything like that.
My private doorway to Fuller's realm.
Ah, you mean the, yours you said it was green, Corey? You're talking about the tickets you earn from watching the stream? Should be able to take a big load, Blaze. So you don't come here for the bestiality. You come here for those kind of jokes, huh, Blaze?
Beaten by a centuries-old technique. Shame on you.
That's truth therapy. Yeah, I wonder how strong that grate is on the window. Okay, we've been in here before. On my screen, the little ticket icon is yellow. But I'm wondering if that's because I'm the streamer. I don't know. Or it might be because of the app that I'm using. Okay, so I know we need to get through here. And I think the floorboards is the way.
When you
Oh, the
stand
bonus
here, it
chests.
seems
Never mind. I'm thinking of the ticket icon.
Like what? Something like when you see in the dock and he has you stand on a set of mechanical weighing scales. Everything slides slightly back and forth. The floor gives a little as you stand on it. Could it really be a set of scales? Would that fit in with a secret door?
Is
Aha.
it pressure sensitive? So you just stand on this?
Bet this is a weighing scale.
Oh no, do we have to weigh exactly as much as Fuller? Because that's going to be hard. Oh, when the green icon pops up. Yeah, you have to click that to, like, earn the tickets or something.
I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing.
Oh. I didn't like that at all. Can we light the candle? I can't even look at the candle. That was creepy. Okay, so I can't do anything directly with the floorboards. Maybe I'm supposed to... This place is creepy. This place is making a bunch of noise.
A timeless, plain and simple 80-watt bulb on a cable. A classic.
Oh, do you know if there's any viewers that can unlock Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes with the channel points? I don't think you can. The hell was that noise? Sounds like there's somebody in here. I don't think you can unlock the Tier 2 and Tier 3, unfortunately. You can modify them if you've earned them.
I wouldn't accept it as a present, even if it didn't stink.
But you can't outright gain them. Oh wait, are we supposed to put water in the bucket and put the bucket over here?
A water faucet. If Fuller had a garden he wanted to water, he could do it from here. But in Fuller's garden, you'd get pretty well nothing to grow.
I can't actually use water. Okay, so that's probably not the solution. Water faucet. But how much water? Yeah, who knows what weight this thing is actually looking for. Okay, I don't think I need to mess with any of those quite yet. There's really nothing else to interact. I think we need to go upstairs. I believe if you have Tier 2 and Tier 3, you can still modify them with the channel points, though. The TV's on, it looks like.
Yesterday, when I was tidying up the sales room, there were all these stupid afternoon talk shows on. It almost made me go crazy.
Then just turn it off. It's hilarious when you repeat what he says. I'm so bad at a Boston accent. I could try. Let's check that photo room.
I don't think I'll find anything that the police missed. They've examined this area carefully.
Well, that's good. At least I know I don't need to go that way. And then he goes anyway. Didn't he literally just say he doesn't need to go in here? Or is that my imagination? Blaze, someone gift me a Tier 3 and we'll test it. That's weird because Twitch instructions about the points indicate that any emote can be unlocked. I checked the settings in my stream and couldn't find this option. Yeah, I think... Hey, Dona, how's it going? I pretty much left all the options just default because I wanted us to play around with it for a little bit and figure out the best way to use them. Whoa. We got some special powers, guys.
Whoa.
And he came back for more water.
More sleep.
That's kind of like what happened to the character from the first game, huh? Shut your mouth, Blaze. Shut your mouth. Oh, Georgie. Georgie's floating in here. Hi, buddy. Samuel Gordon, that's it. Hi, buddy. Oh boy, thank you. Thank you for the host, Sora.
This is where Fuller's body must have been lying. Everything covered in blood.
Nope. Okay. Just this one time. Good luck, guys. Now Blaze is just spamming it. Jump, jump, jump. He knew it was coming. Look what you've done. Alright. Okay, what else is in here we can look at? Oh, really nothing. I'm pressing the button to look at everything. Poor Blaze. Blaze jumped not one, not two, Not 3, but like 9 times, 10 times. And then Relentless does 1 jump and gets it. There's only 1 token, so you guys are good. You guys are good. 12 times. But Relentless just has that luck. Have you thought about playing the lottery, Relentless? You might want to think about that. Oh, I know what the problem was. My mouse wheel. The mouse wheel causes it to cycle through inventory objects like that, see? I don't want to push my luck. I feel like we're looking for a particular weighted object.
Or Fuller had another photo shoot yesterday, and the police didn't want to change anything.
He needs to be so careful because he could easily touch something and get his fingerprints all over the place. Although, shouldn't his fingerprints already be everywhere? He used to work here. So maybe that's not too big of an issue. But I guess we could check the safe again.
There's nothing more that interests me in the safe.
Never mind. Oh, you heading out of here, Corey? Try not to get assassinated by the weird chick who stares back at you and likes your farts and milk jugs and girl pecks and y'all's blessed. Stop being so sleep deprived, John. I'm not sleep deprived. I'm doing okay. I got a solid 6 hours last night. See you later, Corey. Have a good one, dude. Thank you for dropping in. And yeah, if there's a girl staring at you very randomly, 9 times out of 10, it's a good thing. There's that one time. Watch yourself. Okay, it's got to be in the basement. Yeah, we've looked at like all this stuff. The light box, the film cameras. I'm going back down. The one time it's not a good thing. She's like... Wait, which emote is that, Sora? Is that a bad one? It doesn't look like a bad one necessarily. See, or then she's just like me and just daydreaming and not realizing she's staring at an actual human being. And then they ask questions, right, Relentless? And then it's awkward and nobody has a good time. You know what? I would actually try to move this dummy on there. But no, there's something else going on here.
Fuller's secret door is behind this photographic screen. But it could cause some trouble with the cops if I bust it. There has to be some kind of a knack to getting the clips to open.
Okay, that is never not terrifying. You got this creepy dummy, you got these creepy heads up here, the lights go out randomly. I don't like it. So wait, is he saying it's a combination of these things? That was weird. The beach just made a farting noise. Okay, let's go back to beach. You know, it might have just been a weird noise of the game. Oh. The map. There we go, Therapy. That's a good hint. Let's check the map. There was a list of, like, places he visited on the map. This would be the first thing I think of that might be a hint. Arizona, Hawaii, and E, and then Europe. So E is probably Egypt. So there's 5. This one's completely blocked out. It looks like it starts with a G or a Y. So let's say Arizona, Hawaii, and Europe is the last one. Egypt is probably 3. So Arizona, Hawaii, Egypt, something Europe. We're going sightseeing. Oh, you missed it, Therapy, but I was able to download some actual Black Mirror music for the intro scene. It's kind of playing on top of the game music, so it's a little bit hard to hear, but there is this nice little piano ditty from this game. Alright, so Arizona is the first one. That's Egypt. Okay, Egypt is... Oh, wait, it tells me on here. What am I doing that? Monument Valley. This is Arizona, right? Monument Valley. Hawaii. So this would be number 2. And then Egypt. And then Castle's probably Europe, so China. I did think it started with a G. Ta-da! Very nice.
That's got it. The clips are off and the screen's gone up.
Oh, now there's a code here. Crap. The piano ditty to pity. Oh, we get to do a piano later. Now, you actually know how to play piano, Therapy. You have an unfair advantage when you played this game. I remember doing a piano song in either Silent Hill 1 or Silent Hill 2. I forget, but cool puzzle. I just don't know music.
Battered-looking numeric pad with small metal buttons. I guess that you have to enter a code to open the door.
I heard a rat too. Okay, so we know we need a code. If you just jot it in the diary. Wait, that's the guy. Let's go to latest task. Uh-oh, maybe Fuller wrote it down for himself. Everything he had with him when he was killed, I ought to be able to find in the morgue. So that makes me think I'm not going to find it in here. I might have to go find his body. That's a problem. You think it was Silent Hill 1? Yeah, I think it was at the school Relentless. That's probably correct. Yeah, we've looked around here a whole bunch, and I don't think we've seen any 4-digit, 5-digit codes. So I think we're going to have to go to the morgue next. Unless there's something with this light box.
It works.
Well, looky there. Oh, wait. I was going to say, maybe we use this to find a clue.
It works.
Oh, I can't actually do anything there. I think I have to use an item on there.
I don't need any of them. It's rare that I even hang any of my pictures.
I was going to say, if he has some special
Who should
paper, I can
send a
probably put it on
card
there
to?
and see through it.
My fellow white bread students who I hardly know? Or my mom, who lives a couple of houses away?
And is currently in the hospital.
Many of the things here are overpriced, but that's obvious. There's only one photo store in town. He takes advantage of that.
That's right, Relentless. Yeah, you had to look at the bloodstains to kind of figure out which keys to press, huh? Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here, really. Was there anything else on the map that had, like, numbers? I don't think so. No, nothing. Okay, so I think we do need to go to the morgue. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, he said he wanted to go to the morgue. And in the diary it even says that too. Because he would have... And that's terrible. Don't ever write down your passwords. Or if you do, put them on your computer and, like, I don't know, encrypt it or something. Guess we have to go in the basement and then we can get out. The game? Maybe I should look in the morgue. You know what I have to say about that? Ooh, game. Okay, so can I teleport there? We go to the map. We've never been there, so I think we need to find it first. There's the hospital. Yeah, we don't have it on here at all. Where the heck is the morgue, guys? So there's Mom's house. What if we keep going this direction? Can't go that way at all. Oh, you got another chest, so they're blue. I don't get chests to my own channel, so I can't verify. It's just a diner over here. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's past the hotel, you know? That could be it. Let's teleport to where the hotel is. Maybe the morgue is further down one of these directions. It goes to the promenade. Coast. Now there's really nowhere else to go. Why would the morgue be next to a hotel? Not next to the hotel, but like, I thought maybe we can go further down the road. Because the morgue was or the hotel was kind of like on the edge, on the outskirts. So I thought, maybe we can keep going. Hey, check it out. There's that poster that we helped fill out. The sketch drawing.
I really can't say anything clever about it. It's a cop. And old.
Why wouldn't the morgue be anywhere outside the hospital? I mean, that would be very convenient, wouldn't it? Are morgues usually right next to hospitals? I've actually never been to a morgue before. So here's the hospital. The smell of old carcasses. And it might depend on your screen too, Relentless. Depending on the color correction, blues and greens can definitely get mixed up. Do they have a morgue in the hospital? There was, wasn't there? I forgot when we walked over here.
Excuse me. This area is only for staff. You're not allowed in there.
Oh,
Come on.
Excuse me. I didn't know that.
That's where the morgue is, though, isn't it?
I've got to distract the nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
I mean, this is new to me. I've never heard of a morgue inside of a hospital, but logistically it makes sense to have them close by. Let's see, I always choose hotels I want to stay based on whether they have a morgue or not. Or at least a morgue within walking distance. Accomplished physician. Darren Michaels, is there anything he can't do? So I can't even talk to this guy, can I? Can I just walk into the mortuary? No, we gotta talk to the front desk lady. Nurse, I need help.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
Mr. Michaels?
How's my mother today?
No change. Her vital signs are all okay, but she is still comatose like before.
So, we
Bummer.
can only wait.
It looks that way.
Oh, they are quite commonly attached or in hospitals. I mean, knock on wood, whoops, I've spent very little time in hospitals, so I did not know that. I've never watched Dr. House either. My mom used to work at a hospital, and they had a morgue on the bottom floor of the building. That's all I know. I mean, that's where the people are already dying, right? So, it totally makes sense.
Has the guy who inquired about my mother been here again?
No, at least not on my shift.
And please, can you tell the other nurses that they should keep an eye out for this guy? The police are looking for him.
I know. The police faxed through a photo fit picture.
Good.
We did the picture. Wholesome thoughts about morgues and hospitals and people dying. I mean, there's always a lot of death in John Cadia. Dead Fuller. That looks like a zombie.
You heard what happened to Fuller?
Oh, yes. Beatrix told me. They brought him in here this morning, covered in blood.
Oof.
Did you know Fuller?
Not personally.
What do you mean by that?
I'd heard of him. You... Okay, listen.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you. As a woman, it wasn't an especially good idea to have your picture taken by him.
We know about that.
Why not?
He was a creep. And was not supposed to be able to keep his hands to himself. That sort of thing gets around, of course.
Thanks very much for the information.
No problem.
That's true, Blaze. I didn't even think about that. We never did see her again. We should go into that store. She might be back chatting with her friend. Or maybe she's already buried in an unmarked grave. Who knows? 1993. Vaccine was still pretty popular. So have you seen that show House Therapy? I heard it's good, but I've never watched it. Okay, so we weren't able to sweet talk her into letting us in there. She's totally behind the secret door. You're probably right. Oh, it's one of your favorite shows. I need to check that out then.
The question is, has the job made him cynical and depressive? Or does he have this job because he's always been
Look at that
cynical
guy's
and
eyes.
depressive?
That's kind of scary.
Excuse me. This area is only for staff. You're not allowed in there.
Oh, I can't even talk to him.
Excuse me, I didn't know that.
Dr. House is one sassy doctor.
I've got to
I
distract
would like
the
that.
nurse somehow. She won't let me in there.
The only show not like that, but like hospital-related show I've watched is that show Scrubs. Have you guys watched that? That was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. Ooh, delivery notes. This.
There's a delivery note for liquid soap.
Exciting.
I can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
Ah, so we have to distract the nurse somehow.
I don't want to stop her from doing a job right now.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know. She's like, I just told you, dumbass. How are we going to distract her so we can grab the delivery notes? It'd be nice if the phone rang. Would you like some bread? No. How about this portrait of the guy? No. Have you seen this guy in this picture? No. How about some laxative in your coffee? No.
I don't think anything in here is going to interest me.
Oh, maybe we can get a soda and then pour the laxative in that, give it to her, distract her in the bathroom, and then go. I tried talking to the guard therapy and then she
Bottle of
immediately...
soda. Great.
What the hell just happened? Did I just double click that or something? It just happened instantaneously. But yeah, I tried talking to him and then she immediately says, you can't go over there. Even though you can walk over there, you just can't talk to him, I guess. Let's try putting the laxative in the soda.
A good idea. But how do I get the laxative into the bottle without damaging the cap?
Oh. You got me, game. So, how do you open up a bottle without damaging the cap? I guess you need an ice bottle opener, but then you have to be able to rebottle it, right? I would have just popped the cap off and been like, here, you want a soda? Although, she shouldn't drink out of an open container. Some people would. We are totally trying to drug somebody. Don't do this at home, guys. Interesting conundrum. I don't think we have whatever we need to do this.
A bottle with a carbonated drink in it.
Ooh, I cannot lie. I'm immensely curious for what the bread is for. It's going to be the most random thing ever. What kind of sandwich are we having? We're probably going to use it to, like, thwart a killer or something. He's going to slip on it, crack his head open, and then we can solve the case. Do it home to yourself. You mean drugging? Some people do. Different strokes. Darren's gonna eat it in chapter 3. That's gonna be the big reveal. He's just gonna eat it randomly. How uneventful would that be? Okay, do we have anything here that we could use to help open up the bottle? So we can use the sink right now.
Oh my god. There really is running water here. I never would have thought it.
Ooh, snack time, Zora. What you having? I was gonna say, is there like something with heat or something we can do to like help remove the thing without like damaging it? Oh, maybe we should go to the diner. Maybe they have a nice bottle opener there. Running water. Water. Park your car at the harbor. Harvard Yard. Alright. Let's try the diner. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Ooh. I don't know why this would work. Oh, she's taking out the trash. That's got to be important. That was a little too random. And the trash can is still open. That means we're going dumpster diving. What do we got?
Trash, huh? Huh. It's worth a try. Oh, man, that stinks. So, what have we got here? Trash bags with leftovers.
Oh, we might get some clues
Paper towels.
on the blackmail.
Hey, some torn up pieces of paper.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's a puzzle.
That might be interesting. Those are the paper snippets out of the trash can at the diner. Let's see if I can put them back together.
What do we have here? Oh, I remember they had a puzzle just like this in the first game. Okay, that I think is going to be near the top. Can we rotate these? Oh, we totally can. Okay, that's the top. That's the bottom. It's going to be the top. Gotta do the sides first, just like a puzzle. Strap yourselves in. Yeah, it might be a minute. If you remember the last time I tried to do one of these. Oh, there we go. No, that's not quite right. Close. Oh, that one fits. Hey, it automatically moves them together once you got it right. That's handy. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the top right. People just never use shredders, do they? Maybe, especially not in 93. Maybe they were more rare. I don't know. I use shredders all the time. Both at work and at home. I think this is going to be way easier than that puzzle from the first game. It's going to be down there, I think. Look, it's already coming together. Piece of cake. I'm missing one more from the top. Am I covering it up? I'm not sure. John shredding paperwork evidence. Hey, sometimes you gotta leave no trace behind. Yeah, see, that's definitely a corner. I'm thinking it's the bottom left. Okay. I don't see what goes at the top right there, so I'm going to start to do the rest. Some of these are falling into place pretty quickly. Here at John Cadia, we avoid our taxes. No, I love doing taxes. Actually, it's going to be interesting. This is the first year I've ever had income like from Twitch, so I have no idea how those taxes are going to shake out. Let's see, I think the one at the top left doesn't fit. Oh, like it might just be off to the side. One of these just doesn't belong. And speaking of, it also looks like there's another spot here I can't quite fit. Yeah, that one definitely should be in that corner. Oh, here we go. That's going to be this corner, I think. No, oh, I think the one on the top left doesn't fit. No, the one you already attached. You mean this guy right here? Oh, it does fit. How did I miss that? I thought I moved it over and it like didn't line up, but that lines up perfectly. Okay, so this is a really long one. That's probably the bottom. But this is also the bottom. There we go. Do you guys like doing puzzles? Do you guys ever do puzzles? I bought Andy a really nice one. And it's a Disney puzzle. And it looks like stained glass window, right? And it's kind of see-through. It looks really nice. And I wanted us to finish it and then frame it and everything, but we were working on it for a long time, and then we took a break, and I believe one of the pieces fell off the table, or a couple pieces fell off the table, and the dogs just chewed it up. So the puzzle was basically wrecked at that point. So after that, I bought a second one, but we've never gotten back to actually put it together, which is a bummer. We are doing a puzzle. I was gone for like 45 minutes, and I'm actually doing stuff during my shift. Did I miss much? So, we've... did you miss the police sketch, Funny? We did a police sketch of the killer. Or not the killer, the creepy guy that's sneaking around. And we almost got into the secret area that Fuller has. But the problem... Before I do this, the problem is he has a 4-digit code on him, but his corpse is in the morgue, so we have to sneak in there somehow. You did see the police sketch part, okay. John's favorite puzzle is trying to turn his mic on. When you said that, Blaze, I had a slight panic attack. It's like, have I been muted this whole time? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a letter from Fuller to Mrs. Biber. Maybe even the one I stuck in her hand yesterday?
Oh yeah, forgot about that delivery. Okay, let's read it.
Dearest Claire, I'm a little disappointed that you don't
come to visit me anymore. Don't you miss our time together at all? All the fun we had? Take a look at the pictures. You look so happy and contented. Don't you think so too? I tell you, that was some kind of fun we had too. And you just can't bring yourself to admit it.
Sounds terrible.
Are you worried about it getting out? Well, it would be too embarrassing, wouldn't it? A married businesswoman has to watch her reputation. What would the folks say? What would your husband do with you? It would be a scandal. But I'll protect you from it. Me and 15 Ben Franklin stand between you and shame. I'll expect the, bonus this evening. Bring it to me, and I'll enjoy myself with your pictures for a few more weeks. F.
A few more weeks and then he'll try it again? Well, at least we got proof. We got proof, guys.
That's at least evidence that Fuller was blackmailing Mrs. Biber. 15 Ben Franklins is $1,500.
Dang.
But is that going to be enough for the cops? They're going to ask her what he was blackmailing her with. And if they ask her, Biber will deny everything.
Yeah.
I've got to find out what Fuller was using
She
to
can't let it
blackmail
out.
her. And I'm sure that the answer is behind that secret door.
Ooh, you recently bought these cool geometric puzzles where you need to put them together, and it's a geometric figure, and it sort of plays with your mind because it's all 3D, huh? The little pieces look like they'd never fit together, and then after hours, they suddenly easily fit. That's pretty cool. So what is the shape of what you're creating? F. Fully. It's down with the hit memes. That came from Call of Duty, didn't it? I think that's where it originated. Hey, it's Dr. Daddy. Dr. New Dad.
Dr. Newhouse from the hospital. Oh, excuse me. The health center. Dr. Newhouse from the hospital.
I can't actually talk to him. There we go.
Dr. Newhouse?
Yes.
Well, we can ask him all kinds of questions. I feel awkward asking Dr. New Dad about our mom.
Do you know how my mother is? Or should I ask someone in the hospital?
I've already seen your mother today, Darren. No change. And I think we ought to take that as a good sign.
Are there good medical reasons for thinking that? Or is that just wishful thinking?
Optimism never hurts.
So it's just wishful thinking then.
Darren.
Thanks, Doc.
He spends more time in here than he does at the hospital, doesn't he? Oh, so they have different shapes. The easiest one is like a normal square, but it comes together from 4 pieces that you'd never think make a square. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. AFK for another 10 minutes. Have to expose screen. See, now I imagine a funny thing. It's like, and they're going to miss this, but like, on the computer screen, which is not currently being shared, or where anybody can see it, it's the stream. But as soon as you need to share it, it's like, boom, switch back to like something important, work related. Yeah, see, guys, check this out. All right, cool. Boom, back to the stream. Love it. Imagine if we were playing Harvester. Yeah, don't show that to anybody. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have to show it once on stream, actually. Oh, you did. That'd be a pretty cool play a real puzzle on Steam or stream. That would be so awesome to do a full puzzle on stream. As long as it didn't get frustrating, you know? Oh, you can use your personal laptop. There you go. Okay, now you have to really do work. Happy lurking, funny thing. Let's see. Oh, I think in some old game they had a quick button for boss screen. I've heard of something like that, Therapy. It's like a keyboard shortcut, right?
Have you ever seen this guy? He was in the hospital yesterday.
In the hospital? I don't think I saw him. Why didn't you ask the nursing sister?
He was here in the diner, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I think he was talking to Mrs. Biba.
Did you notice anything else?
Afraid not.
Of course, he doesn't know what's going on in the hospital, but if the guy was here at the diner, oh yeah, of course I saw him. How about this zombie corpse? Dead Fuller.
So how was old Fuller killed then?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you anything. They're still investigating.
Come on, we're practically your son.
You think I'd tell the press? I did used to work for him, and I'd like to know what happened.
Well, okay then. He was stabbed.
And more exactly?
He was stabbed nearly 12 times.
Oh.
Not a nice sight.
Did he bleed to death?
Not 28
Not
times?
necessarily. Could have been shock. Could well have been that some vital organs were injured.
Huh. So looks like Fuller had a pretty free choice of how he checked out. Somebody wanted to cover all the bases for him.
Darren, you really shouldn't speak of the dead like that.
I'm not interested in the dead. I'm interested in the murderer.
Let's see. Oh, there was definitely a quick button for boss screen in Larry Laffer. And it would quickly put on the screen a legit looking DOS commands or something. Oh, Leisure Suit Larry. Okay. I've never played those games. I bought a collection that has all of them, but I've never played one. They're probably banned on Twitch. I'm not 100% sure how much they show, but I'm guessing they're probably banned. What is this we can ask about? Oh, the mortuary. Maybe he can help us get in there.
As I understand it, there's also a department in the health center for the less mobile. Morgue.
Less mobile?
Yes. That's right. This is a small town. We doctors at the health center are also responsible for checking corpses.
So don't you have to have special training for that?
If there's even just the slightest sign of a crime, then we get an experienced pathologist over from Portland.
So that means that Fuller still hasn't been looked at.
Right now, we're waiting for the pathologist. We've only prepared him.
Do the nurses sometimes stick their fingers in the deceased's personal effects?
Outrageous! Of course not. These
Never.
things are properly stored away in the morgue, as they should be.
Thank you.
Okay, so the nurse doesn't have it. It's definitely going to be on the body. Oh, I do remember the Duke and Duchess of Ankh. They were playing Leisure Suit Larry. That's cool. Were they playing together, like as a couple? That'd be really awesome. Yeah, we did look at the band list a little bit, Blaze. Do we have the whole band list? I didn't get to take a look. I know you guys posted a few of the game names. It sounds kind of gross the way he put that. Stick their fingers in it? Oh, they were playing together. That's cool.
So, are the crops in Biddeford any good?
How do you mean that?
Do you trust them to find the killer?
I'm sure they'll do their best.
Oh, right.
What does that mean?
We've never had a case like this before.
Oh, so you don't reckon it's such a bad thing if they've got the wrong person, since they still have to practice?
I'm sure that the captain will solve the case.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
The quaps. I kind of heard that too, Blaze. Alright, I guess we could ask Mrs. Biba about the note. I'm just scared her husband's gonna beat her again.
Mrs. Biba?
Why do you have to drag her all the way over there to talk? Oh, is it my imagination, or does she have a shiner right there? Look at that, right above the mouse cursor. You might not be able to tell on stream, unless it's like really high quality on your monitor, but it looks like right underneath her eye, she has a big purple bruise. Oh, it was more visible when she was closer? Okay, I was like, it's hard to tell at this distance with that many pixels, but yeah, okay, good, I'm not crazy. How are you doing, Mrs. Biba?
So where was your husband last night?
Yeah, and what's that got to do with
That's not what I asked.
What's that with him and Fuller?
I'm asking you.
Oh, we can ask her about the black eye. There we go. Let's see if she's seen this photo.
This weird guy, the one who bumped into me yesterday. Have you seen him again?
The guy from yesterday? Sure, I think I'd remember him.
So
This
specific.
guy.
Oh, him. Nope. I haven't seen him again since he was in here questioning me.
Questioning.
What did he want?
He was asking after Miss so-and-so.
Miss Angelina Morgan?
Could be.
And you haven't seen him again?
Nope.
Will you tell me if you do?
Maybe.
So friendly.
Maybe we should give her some of her blackmail money back. Ooh, I get a feeling Mrs. Biba, or Mr. Biba, is gonna Mr. Diba. Clever. Angelina Morgan. Yeah, I think that's what she said. Like, we've heard that name before. I am Angelina Morgan. How about that black eye, Mrs. Biba?
What's happened to your eye? Let me guess. You fell down the stairs.
Of course.
Yes.
And your husband was standing at the bottom doing his boxing training.
What's this got to do with you?
Nice.
I just don't understand it. How often does this happen?
Not often. Just sometimes.
Maybe you ought to move to a bungalow without stairs.
Yeah, you think you can give me advice? You married?
Quit talking,
You
people.
trade in your pride when you do that?
You've never been in love. If you had, you'd never ask that. Okay, what do you want to drink?
Is it too early for a
Hi,
whiskey?
everybody.
What
Just
do you
a sec. Okay. They finally stopped talking. Wait, the game's still playing. Hey, everybody. Welcome, Raiders, to John Cadia. Jaybird's Live, thank you so much for the raid. How in the heck are you? What have you been playing? Were you doing some more Fire Emblem? Or what were you working on today? Max 1994, how's it going? I think this game takes place in 1993. Funny coincidence. Let's see. You're now FBI. I know, it was a super awkward moment that you jumped in on. We were trying to ask her how she got this bruise right underneath her eye, which it's very obvious that her husband beats her. XTTN, she's playing Minecraft. For some reason, I don't see that. Not that I never see her play that. Oh, Yakuza. Nice. I got to jump in on one of your streams for that. That game looks insane. I've never played Yakuza. I've played Shenmue, which I've heard is kind of like the great-grandfather of Yakuza. Like, there's some similar elements, but Yakuza's like way more crazy. Oh, and the Shoutout, yes. Very interesting game. So now that's your first Yakuza game, is that correct? I'm just hoping that I don't break everything doing this. This game does not like to switch back and forth between stream and not stream. There we go. Oh, you played Yakuza 0 before it. Nice. Kiwami. I remember you telling me that was like a remake of the first game, if I'm not incorrect. Let's see, Yakuza gives me lots of GTA vibes, except without cars, which is like 60% of GTA, right? But just the whole open world aspect and just all the violence, I guess, the fighting. And I thought I heard something, but it happened at the same time of the raid. XTTN, dude, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, so I think, did we ask her about everything, or did she just run away when we made fun of her bruise?
Mrs. Baiba.
I kind of like the way he put that, though. It's very obvious and to the point.
Yes, what can I get you?
He basically said, oh, did you fall down some stairs? And you just happened to run into your husband who was doing some boxing practice? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is named Grand Theft Auto. Has anybody here played Grand Theft Auto 1 or 2? It seems like everybody's played like 3 and like Vice City and San Andreas and the rest of them, but has anyone played the original 2? They're very different games. It's like top down. It's not full 3D, and just interesting style difference. It's similar. I mean, it's basically the same game, but just plays completely differently. Oh, you can sell cocaine in GTA. I hope you can't in Yakuza. I mean, Yakuza. It's like organized crime. I wouldn't be surprised if you could. XTTN. Although, are you playing somebody in the... I mean, not knowing the background of the game, are you actually playing a bad guy? Or are you playing a good guy fighting against the Yakuza? I don't know. Oh, you played 1 and 2, San Andreas, and a little of 4 and 5. I feel like GTA peaked in San Andreas and then it went a bit downhill. Me personally, as far as like a story, I've enjoyed each one as they've gone on, except for maybe 4. 4 wasn't necessarily my favorite story, but I really liked 5. I thought 5 was a lot of fun. I haven't played the multiplayer though, which is what most people do all the time, all day. Oh, you're technically not even in the Yakuza. Oh, so you are a good guy. That's cool. Then yeah, hopefully you're not dealing drugs. Honestly, that's what we were all doing, Max. It's mostly just get the tank, get yourself 6 stars, and have a good time. Okay, let's ask about Fuller, who... Fuller is our old boss who fired us. He got killed. He's a complete jerk, and he's blackmailing this poor woman. So let's see what she has to say. A tank? Yes, most people would immediately do a cheat to get a tank, summon all the cops, and just go to town.
Haven't you heard what's happened to Fuller?
Yes. But I don't want to talk about it.
Why not? You hated him. Maybe your life will be a bit easier now without him around anymore.
How can you say that? He's been murdered. You're making it look like I wanted that to happen to him.
You might have.
Did you then?
No.
After everything he did to you?
What do you know about that?
Oh, a little.
We know everything.
Nothing. You don't know a thing. And if there is anything, you save it for yourself.
Or what? The same thing that happened to Fuller will happen to me?
Get out.
So that's what happens. She gets pissed off and I have to start the conversation over.
Psst. Mrs. Baiba.
She literally just told me to get out. He's like, hey,
Yes.
come over here.
What can I get you?
Like she completely forgot what happened. Oh, you actually still remember the PC GTA code. That's awesome. There's a few codes I remember that I used to type in all the time as a kid. Primarily the blood code from Mortal Kombat on the Genesis, because that was the only version that had blood. I remember a lot of Doom cheats, because I cheated in Doom all the time. And the Konami code, of course. Most people remember that. Motherload is the only one I remember. What was that from? Was that from like a... It sounds like it'd be from a strategy game or something. I was gonna say, I should remember some of them from Warcraft or Starcraft, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Darren Michaels, accomplished battered woman harasser. How about that blackmail, Mrs. Biba?
A girl I know is being suspected of having killed Fuller.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, she was lured into a trap. She has no motive. She also wasn't being blackmailed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was Fuller blackmailing anyone else? Did anyone else have a motive apart from you?
Oh, you got nerve.
Oh, The Sims.
I wasn't being blackmailed. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. But if she's not guilty, then she won't be held for long now, will she? And I don't know anything about blackmail.
Huh. So you don't want to help me get an innocent girl out of jail?
I can't.
She needs to do a double whammy. She needs to come clean about the blackmail and also come clean about the abusive husband and get a couple people thrown in jail. I bet my wife would know Motherload. I bet she would know that code. Have I ever done the level select in Sonic or the debug? I've seen videos about the debug mode, but I've never done the codes in Sonic. I did do a lot of Game Genie back in the day, though. For those old consoles, you could do all kinds of weird cheats. Okay, we need to bug her one
Mrs.
more time.
Biba?
So the only code XTTN that you used was your mom's hidden Xbox code that stopped me from playing GTA. So I found the code, and when my mom wasn't at the house, I would play. Oh, so do you mean like a parental restriction kind of code? Is that what it is? I don't think that's what we're thinking, Blaze. We just want to... We need proof, Blaze, that Fuller was actually doing blackmail. Because if we can get proof, and if Mrs. Biba is going to have to cooperate to get proper proof, then we have more information about a motive. Shane does games. What's going on? There we go. There's the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. Which is funny, because I used to always think that it was BA select start. For the longest time, I thought the Konami code was always select start. I think the reason I thought that is because when you play Contra on the NES, you have to press select and then start to play two-player. So if you do the Konami code, but you end it with a select start, you get 30 lives for both players. Oh, the debug code in Portal to make you fly outside the map. That's a good way to break the game. You find some cool stuff when you fly outside the map. Things they don't want you to find.
So, are 15 Ben Franklins enough of a motive for murder?
What?
The $1,500 you had to pay Fuller.
Ooh.
Get out of here. You just can't... You don't...
Have any evidence? Could be I do.
Maybe we do.
It's about time the truth got shook out.
I didn't murder Fuller.
Where were you when it happened?
I feel bad for her.
So now you're a cop.
Would you prefer it if I go to the cops on this?
I was at home.
Alone?
With my husband.
I believe you. That shiner you have there says it all.
Aw. Fell down some stairs. And now she left me again. Do I have to start this over?
I don't
or-
want to bother her while she's working.
Okay, I think that was the end of the conversation. Shayna's Games. Black Mirror 1, Spooky Gothic Manor. Black Mirror 2, Denny's. You're not far off, Shane. You're really not far off. Yeah, so we're this guy with a very hard-to-pin Boston-ish accent that changes all the time.
I don't
And
want to bother her while
so far, there isn't really a whole lot. There's clues to things linking to the first game, but completely different setting. I think it's 10 years later or so. Ooh, I love Denny's. Actually, it's Biba's Diner. Hamburgers, fries, and malts. So what we're currently trying to do, and we have a lot of evidence about this blackmail, is we're trying to solidify this blackmail motive, and also we're trying to get access to the morgue so we can steal a code off of a corpse. You know, normal adventure game stuff. Darren Michaels, accomplished bad cop. And therapy, yeah, Darren's never delicate. He's always blunt and to the point. It's that 90s grunge thing going on. We did present the note to her, and that's when he talked about the $1,500, I think. Because there was two different things there. We don't have the $1,500, but we showed it to her as like the idea, I think. Because it won't let me talk to her anymore. Okay, so let's go back in the hospital. Maybe we got some clues from the guy that'll help us. Although, well, hold on. Crap. We still need to open this bottle. Does anybody know that hasn't played this game, how do you open up a bottle without destroying the cap? Because we need to open up the bottle, pour some laxative in there, and then close the bottle again. And I'm not 100% sure how we do that. Oh yeah, I guess I'm kind of blocking some of the inventory, huh? I apologize. Oh, thank you. It should have been invisible in the last few streams, I'm hoping. But yeah, got a green chair, basically, now, so you guys can't see it. Have you actually tried to talk to the guard? Let me try one more time. Yeah, I walked over here. Maybe the problem was I was too far over this direction, but I tried talking to him, and then she yelled at me. I know. What is with adventure games and spiking drinks with laxatives? Well, I guess they're trying to not promote, you know, drugging people to sleep, which typically has much worse, you know, consequences in life. But making them go take a dump, sorry. You're distracted, now I can get what I need.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she stops me every time.
This area is only for staff.
Oh,
Maybe it's because I'm walking on this side, though. Let me try walking
I've got a
over here. You could do both plays. That's terrible. Maybe if I walk on this side, I can talk to him. He's going back to the front.
Excuse
Nah. Mr. Michael. She keeps stopping me.
I've got to distract the nurse somehow.
Yeah, did he just say I got to distract her? Yes, so my thinking was to distract her with a soda laced with laxatives. But when I try to do that...
A good idea. But how do I get the laxative into the bottle without damaging the cap?
If we strangle her to death, then she'll be very distracted. I think I tried the bread before, just as a joke. Nothing. We could smash this projector upside her head. Nope. We could just force feed her the laxatives. Screw the Coke bottle. Oops. Nope. So, and there's nothing... Well, we could look at the wheelchair again. I don't know why.
Miraculously, I was left unhurt by our car crash. My mom was in hospital for months. My father died at the scene of the accident. I was about 3 years old back then. I can't remember the accident. Nor my father.
Yeah, let me make sure there's nothing else highlighted. Which this game, it does a good job of giving you hints without giving you hints. Where you can press a button to show you everything you can interact with, which if I try to go back here, she's probably going to stop me. No, never mind. I forgot we can visit our mom. So there's the scales. Oh, can I pick up the scales?
I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales?
I don't know. You got the icon to do that. The monitor. Not much else to do in here. There's something to highlight. Oh, yeah. We were trying to get that to therapy, but we also have to distract her to get this. This is the delivery notes. But if I try to grab that, we tried this a little bit earlier.
Can't take anything. The nurse will notice.
So when she's distracted, when she's on the crapper, we can grab this and go to the mortuary. Or morgue, sorry. Oh, you finally figured out why that woman on the bench told you her life story and then avoided you at all costs. I'm excited. She vented to you because she thought she would never see you again, so she could tell you whatever she felt like. But then you keep reappearing. She feels so awkward. I mean, yeah, that makes total sense, a funny thing. I like that. Can you speak to the guy in the way? No, when I talk to him, nothing. Yeah, I can't interact with him. But let's check the diary. So we have a couple missions. We have to look through Fuller's belongings. The secret door in Fuller's basement is secured by a lock with a numeric pad. We know we need the code. I've got to find out what the code is. Maybe Fuller wrote it down for himself. Everything he had with him when he was killed. Everything he had with him when he was killed. It's missing some words. I ought to be able to find it in the morgue. Okay. Never mind. That makes sense. I just didn't read correctly. Okay, so basically we have to get in the morgue to find the corpse. And to access the morgue, to search the morgue, I need to stay undetected. At the moment, there are too many eyes around. A distraction will be necessary. Oh, so now, that makes me think I don't just have to distract her. We also have to distract this other security guard. No, that poor woman. Yeah, let me talk to the nurse, see if she has anything new.
I don't want to stop her from doing her job.
Ah, we can't. Maybe we need to create a small explosion. Yeah, we haven't been to the hotel this chapter, have we? That might be a good idea. I don't think we have anything to do with the soda bottle. Yeah, maybe we'll check out the hotel. I think we're missing some items. So, rather than walk all the way there, we can just teleport. Hotel. Totally not the Bates Hotel. This doesn't look exactly like it. Actually, it doesn't, but I always get that vibe. Kind of creepy looking hotel way off in the distance, middle of nowhere. Run by this guy with that weird thing on his head. It's supposed to be hair. I don't trust him.
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
We can ask him about the weather.
The weather isn't going to be suiting to your guests.
Oh, yeah, well, there's not much going on anyway. The change in the weather was already announced. And to be honest, right now I'm quite happy there's not so many guests in the hotel. You know why. With the incident.
You mean that you had a killer in your hotel? Oh, it wasn't even in the walkthrough? So what's funny is, like, this game doesn't even have a Wikipedia site. Like, you can find Black Mirror 1 on Wikipedia, but if you click the link they have for Black Mirror 2, it doesn't go anywhere. Very super under the radar game, which is cool. Oh, let me know when you're ready to get a hint. Let me kind of exhaust these options, and then I'll probably need one.
Do you know that Angelina's been arrested?
I can't tell you anything about that.
But you do know.
Look, Darren, this is a family hotel.
There's no one else around.
I
Who
understand.
cares?
Can I have a quick look around in Miss Morgan's room?
Absolutely not.
Aw.
Even if I were to let something slip out to the press?
I'm not going to be blackmailed. And anyway, the newspaper belongs to my brother-in-law.
Nice for you.
Ah. He got us there. He got us there.
I saw the card and the flowers that you sent my mother.
Oh, well, that was a given. As I hear it, isn't she any better?
Seems there's not much kept private round here.
Meh.
Well, my wife is a friend of the doctor's wife. After all, one worries about people, doesn't he?
Would you let me know then when my mother's condition starts to improve?
Sorry?
How about that stranger?
Was this guy here again yesterday?
You mean the one who was asking about Miss Morgan? Yes, I saw him the one time through the window. He was headed towards town.
Where was he coming from?
I can't tell you exactly. Somewhere from around the beach, I'd say.
Ooh.
Well, can you keep your eyes peeled? I believe he's caught up in all this.
In the murder?
For sure. He was following Miss Morgan, and now he's framed her for the murder.
Murder.
What are things coming to? What kind of folks are running around in our lovely little Biddeford these days?
It's always the small towns that get the craziest crimes, am I right? At least in video games.
What do you reckon? Who do you think murdered Fuller?
Well, the cops already have a suspect.
That's crazy. It wasn't her.
I hope so, too. And I also hope they keep it quiet about where she was staying.
And that's all you're worried about.
Of course.
Listen here. My whole family's welfare depends on this hotel. You know what my daughter's tuition fees in Switzerland cost?
There's an innocent girl sitting in jail. That interests me more than your daughter's college fees.
Oh, forgive me, you're right. But if Miss Morgan is innocent, which is what we all assume, then the truth will soon come to light.
Not
Oh, I'll
necessarily.
bring it to light, all right. Whatever it costs.
It's kind of cool that he actually looks wet from being out in the rain. I like that little touch. Oh, we'll see in a little bit, Blaze. Ask about the policewoman.
Have the cops sealed off Miss Morgan's room?
They were here first thing this morning. Got me out of bed, they did. I was worried that they'd pull the whole room apart. Took a whole lot of photos and fingerprints. You know, like in a movie.
But they didn't.
The captain had a look around the room, made a few notes, and told me that nothing should be touched. But after 10 minutes, he was off again, without taking anything with him.
So are they coming back again?
I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that the captain was looking for anything in particular. He just wanted to take a look around.
So there could definitely still be clues hidden in the room. I need to be able to get a look around in there. And I'll be a lot more thorough than the captain.
So what, now we have to distract this guy?
I don't want to talk to him.
I'm just going to go
There's
upstairs.
no way that the porter's going to let me go up there.
Ah. Okay, so we have to distract him somehow. Yeah, Darren is like, I'm going to get this girl out of jail and get laid, even if it's the last thing that I do. No, Relentless. He just wants to talk with her because she's British, and this creepy guy stalking us is British, so, you know, we're going to use her to find out more information. Nothing about getting laid. That's crazy talk. Alright, so is there any way to sneak up there? Can we, like, shimmy up the side?
Looks very... But you know, that reminds me of my favorite film, Whales of August. That genius Vincent Price.
I think I've already looked at all these.
In a really unusual role.
Yeah, all British people know each other. That's why we made that first connection. You sound British.
Looks very... But you know...
Okay, so it's saying the same thing. Oh, this
I don't
is
really
new.
like to climb into other people's houses. Well, not without a good reason.
Oh, it had like a crank icon. I thought we were going to do it. Oh, there he goes. So we're going to just sneak in, huh? Oh, never mind. He's not actually going to do it.
I reckon this place was purposely built as a hotel. It's too big for an ordinary house. The owners probably live in some of the rooms. The majority are rented out.
That would just be too big of a house to handle. Way too much cleaning. So he said he might have come from the beach. That makes me want to explore this area more. But I kind of doubt we're going to be able to. Not yet, anyway.
I'm not climbing down there without a good reason.
But she must be innocent.
The mast is a copy of a flagpole you might see on a big ship.
Okay, I think we're done here. What else can I do before we succumb to hints, guys? So we've checked the hotel. We got to talk to him a little bit more. I think we already looked around our house this chapter. We haven't talked to the old crankety guy. Maybe he heard something. Yeah, great minds think alike, Blaze. This guy's so friendly.
What's with my slide projector?
Don't worry, I've got it here.
Is it broken?
No, but old and battered as ever. What do you need the projector for anyway? You're blind.
True.
You just look after your own junk.
Hey, we were able to use it. Oh, the other shop. The one near the path to the hotel. Oh, that one. Yeah, we could check that too. Read all about that place. That's where we might find that girl that we basically sent to her death.
Do you know this man?
You want to play me for a sucker?
Oh, sorry.
That's pretty messed up. Hey, check out this. He can't see, he's blind. Look at this police sketch. Darren is looking after his junk, all right.
Have you heard what happened to Fuller?
Sure. The police was here. Wanted to know if I heard anything.
Did you?
I got ears like a lynx, but it was raining. When the rain falls on that tin roof out my window, I can't hear nothing
That
else.
makes sense.
The police have arrested an innocent woman.
It happens.
I'm gonna prove that she's innocent.
Is she that pretty?
She's damn pretty. But that's not why I'm doing it.
Whatever. You would have helped a 60-year-old wrinkly biddy in just the same way. But it don't matter in the end. The strong gotta help the weak. It's your duty to get her out of there.
Will you help me?
If I can.
Wow, that was actually kind of nice. I did not expect that. Okay, he's done. Accomplished liar. Darren is a man of many talents. All right, let's go check that shop you were talking about. I think it's closed. The door was always open before, right? Maybe just because it's raining. Never mind, we can go in. Ah, she's still not back, Blaze. I'm worried about her. Can't be good.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
How about that sketch?
Do you know this man?
Has he got something to do with the Fuller murder? Of course. I can see it now. That's a real criminal face.
You know him or not?
Never seen him.
Then not.
Thanks, that was useless.
Have you already heard what happened to Fuller?
Isn't that something?
I know, right?
Alas, something's happening here. A bloody murder in the middle of the night? A suspicious foreign lady? Who knows what's gonna come out of all this?
Maybe the suspicious foreign woman is innocent and has been wrongly arrested.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the killer is still on the loose and is gonna kill again.
Oh yeah, maybe a souvenir shop employee.
That's not funny. You shouldn't joke about that.
Oh, now it's not funny.
What can you tell me about the hotel down the coast?
The Wild Coast? Belongs to an old town family. Been there for about 100 years. It's a well-run place. Doesn't do badly. Bit boring, though.
No scandals?
The owner doesn't get on too well with his son. He's hanging out in Portland. Some kind of musician. But exactly what?
Well, we heard
I
about
don't
that a
know.
little bit.
And anything else?
There's an illegal card game up there sometimes. The cops don't bother with it, though.
Why'd they do that?
How should I know? The chief probably plays with them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't get too much there, but, you know, it's good to exhaust all of our options. If we want to find the blonde bimbo again, we're going to have to search the local ditches. Oh, it's so sad, Blaze. But you're right. You're probably right. Or we're going to find it in the secret room, right? Okay, so if our mission is still to figure out the soda bottle, I'm kind of at a loss. I think I might need a little push in the right direction therapy, if you're there. I kind of want to check the diner again to see if they had a bottle opener or something. UHS. What's UHS? Therapy's given up. I can't take it anymore. So they got bottles right here. I can take bread. Let's see. It's not about the soda bottle, but it's about distracting the nurse. Okay, so I just had the wrong idea about distracting her. Think about her duties as a nurse. Okay, so we probably have everything we need then. To the hospital. Oh, Universal Hint System. It's an adventure game site that gives little hints instead of outright answers to puzzles. You know, I think you mentioned that to me before, Shane. I haven't gotten to check it out. Do they have this game in there? Because it seems like this game is kind of under the radar. That'd be pretty cool. All right, nurse, your duties. Oh, the phone? Answering the phone, right? Checking people in, filing paperwork. I would think calling would help. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if it'll let it, Shane, but give it a try. Nope. Dang it. You'll have to be clever about it. Sorry, Shane. Robocadia. I think I have it set where it only allows links currently to YouTube and like clips.twitchtv.com. Oh, there we go. Therapy was able to, because got that VIP status therapy. Thank you. Sabotaging Shane, just trying to be helpful. I know, Robocadia. Luckily, it's only 60 seconds. Sorry about that. You basically just asked, hey, can I do this? And I'm like, sure. It's almost like a kid trying to stick out something metal in an electrical socket. I'm like, give it a shot. Oh, no. Okay, her duties. I would think maybe we could call, but we don't have like a portable phone to distract her. We can't talk to her
I don't
anymore.
want to stop her from doing her job.
Yeah, sorry about that,
Right
Shane.
now.
Yeah, I wonder if they have this game in there. Maybe if I give her something useful, she will go to filing it or something, and then that'll be the distraction I need. She doesn't need any of my stuff. Oh, they do have hints for this game. Perfect. Yeah, on behalf of our bot overlord, we apologize. There's really nothing else to interact with here. So the call is my first idea. Can we get another soda?
I don't need much more.
Okay.
The guy would probably accept it. But why should I do him the favor? He'll still just be hanging around here drinking his soda. A good idea. But how do I get the laxative into the bottle?
Okay, so that doesn't have to do with the soda. Oh, wait, can we do something in here? Here we go. Maybe if we mess with... This is terrible, but mess with the monitor, the nurse will come rushing in like, oh my god, your mom's dead. Like, yeah, no, she's not. Here you go. Got my stuff. Let's see what I can do with this.
There are a few cables hanging down the side of the unit. Mostly to the sensors attached to my mother.
This is messed up. But yeah, let's just yank random cables. Make it sound like our mom's dead. I've needed those Blackwell hints. Blackwell had some really tough puzzles. What did you think of Blackwell, Shane?
The machine only monitors my mom's vital functions, so it doesn't matter if I loosen a cable.
Better hope that's all it does. Nurse, nurse, we need help. Yoink.
Perhaps the delivery note will be of use. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a messed up hospital prank. And she's back. Perfect timing.
A completed delivery note for liquid soap. Why not?
Okay, so that makes me think that maybe we have to go to the store and get soap and then we can bring it back here? As a delivery person? I don't know.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note. Whatever.
I'll be off then.
Hey, not so fast.
Uh-oh.
What you delivering then?
Liquid soap?
So, where is it?
Huh?
Where is the package?
Oh, what a klutz.
It's a
I
good
left it in the
guard.
car.
Man, unbelievable. In my day, I would have never gotten away with that kind of thing.
Oh, no. Does that mean I'll never be able to become a security guy now? I'll get the box.
Oh, the sass. Oh, the sass. I love it. Sacrifice your mom. So you played the first two, and you're still working through them, but you really like the series so far. That's awesome. We really enjoyed it. I got a kick out of those games. Joey was such a fantastic character. I also liked Rosangela, too. They're both really cool. See, I like that they're hints. That's so much better than just a straight-up answer. So let's... Oops, didn't mean to pick that up. I guess we'll go to that convenience store. Is that where we would get soap? It's like a souvenir shop. Are they gonna have soap here? It's like the only real store we've seen. Matchmaker Malone was legendary. See, that's why I love that site. A lot of times I'm like, I know I'm close. I just need a nudge. Honestly, a lot of times I just like, tell me where I need to be. Like, what room should I be trying to do this thing on? Because the game could be so huge. If you could just limit your scope a little bit, piece of cake. There's souvenirs in the armchair. I don't know if we're going to find any kind of...
I can't think of anything I could talk to. I think I'd rather my hand fell off.
Yes, yeah, we've kind of looked at everything here.
I am definitely not gonna...
Ooh, I just got a great idea for a troll request for the game. I'm scared, Blaze. Oh, wait. Ooh, was there something in there, Therapy? What did I miss? Oh, here's an empty package right here. Wow.
An empty package. Looks like someone's unpacked the shipment here and left
We actually
the
don't need
package.
soap.
Some people.
Yoink. And of course, he just shoves the entire box in his pocket so we can just get it out of here. Nobody notices. Yeah, Darren's face doesn't fit his voice. I don't know. I don't know if I have a problem with how he sounds, besides the fact that it's hard to nail down his accent, you know? I think it kind of matches. That security guard was like really butthurt when we didn't have the package. It's like, dude, calm down. Ah, the facial hair. This is probably where we get a good view of his face. I don't know. Okay, let's try this again. I gotta show him the delivery receipt.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you delivering something?
Yes.
Delivery note.
It's like you just saw me.
Whatever. The package?
I've got it here.
Okay.
Can I go in now?
No, you can't. Where's your pass?
Oh, come on.
My what?
Your visitor's pass? You have to get a visitor's pass back there.
Oh, come on. What is this garbage? I just want to take my package to the mortuary.
And you need a pass to do that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You could say so.
I'd think about that if I were you.
Okay, now do we get to use the laxative? I really want to use the laxative. Ooh, I'm lurking while I'm watching Fuller House on Netflix. I used to watch Full House way back in the day. I've never watched Fuller House. I didn't even think about that, Blaze. Fuller House? Yeah, the Full House sequel. It's just funny because this creepy guy in this game was named Fuller. So when you say Fuller House, yeah, it's like that. It's okay, John. You get to use laxative. Must laxative somebody. Yeah, you don't want to be in Fuller House in this game. Fuller House is a terrible place. I think we might find some corpses in Fuller House very soon.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
Maybe she can get us a visitor pass.
What's up with your security guy? Does he think he's guarding a bank or something?
Oh, him. If you ask me, he's not all quite there. Back there is the morgue, a few storage rooms, the laundry, and the garage. Don't know why it has to be so secure.
Yeah.
This here is Bideford. Nothing gets stolen here.
Oh, just a few people get butchered, that's all.
But only extremely rarely.
Have you looked at our inventory?
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't joke about it.
You don't seem to be too worried.
I'm not scared. That was the first murder here for years. I don't think such a thing will happen again quite so soon.
That's reasonable.
I like how she says nothing gets stolen around here. I think I literally have at least 1 or 2 items from every single location I've been in this game that I've stolen. Oh, can you imagine if real life was like adventure games? Hello, I'd like to return this DVD player. It's broken. Oh, sorry, I can't help you. It's my lunch break. But I forgot to bring lunch. If only someone would bring me something to eat. You know what? You say that, Shane, but I swear when I used to work at Blockbuster Video, we would have situations like that. People just trying to bum lunch off somebody. The nurse is... she's kind of on top of it. She's kind of on top of it.
I'd like a visitor's pass, please.
You don't need one. They're just for folks delivering stuff.
But you're wearing one, aren't you?
Dick, the security guy over there, insists that all the employees wear ID.
Ah, so we have to get a job.
I'm not so petty. Visitors shouldn't have to get messed up in paperwork.
Oh yeah? So that means that just about anyone can wander in here off the street.
No, no, no. Everyone's got to register with me first. You mustn't worry about your mother.
Of course not. She's only lying in a coma.
It wasn't meant like that.
Give me a pass. Okay. Tell us more about the mortuary. She calls us Dick for a second. Just the accent, isn't it?
Who's allowed access to the morgue?
Hospital employees, of course. And the police.
Ooh.
And how does the security guy recognize the employees?
You want to sneak in there? You got no chance. Good old Dick knows everyone here.
Good old
Dick. It's impossible for him to know everybody who comes through these doors.
Well, okay. Not the delivery guys. But he knows the employees better than they know themselves. I get the feeling he's taken a peek in the personnel files.
Thanks very much for the information.
That's creepy.
No problem.
That's private information. Not anyone's allowed to look at that. So I do think we can give him the Coke. Because I actually have the option to give him Coke right here, but he says...
The guy would probably accept it.
Shouldn't do it.
Why should I do him the favor? He'll still just be hanging around here drinking his soda.
However, now I'm conflicted, because would that really be the solution after we did all this work to get the package and the delivery slip? Like, that would be useless if we could just drug him and walk right on through, right? Okay, is there anything here we need?
I'd better leave the scale.
Doesn't want to do anything with the scales. Yeah, that'd be like a big red herring. Pushing you down one path and then the solution is just like, oh, just do this completely nonsensical thing. And where'd she go? Oh wait, she's on this seat. Never mind. Oh, we could check Dr. New Dad. That's a good idea, Blaze. And that's seriously one of my favorite names we've ever come up with for a character. Dr. New Dad. He's probably in the diner where he lives. His never-ending lunch break.
Dr. Newhouse?
Yes.
We can ask about our mom again. Is this just going to be a repeat?
Well, it seems that the porter at the Wild Coast Hotel is remarkably well informed about my mother's condition.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry?
Your wife rather likes to chat with his?
Oh, that, I'm sorry about that, Darren. I've already told my wife on many occasions that she shouldn't talk about patients with her lady friends.
But more exactly, your wife oughtn't to know a damn thing about these patients anyway, yes?
Yes. If only it were that simple. It won't happen again.
It is that simple. You don't talk about work at home. You keep confidential information at work. Kind of is that simple. My wife? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Wait, wasn't he trying to date our mom? Wasn't that how this whole Dr. New Dad thing started, as they went on a date? Are we in Utah? Where does this game take place? I'm confused. They go in polyamory back in 1993? That's why we call them that, John. I know, I completely forgot. See, now are you seeing it, Blaze? Maybe he's one of those Mormons. Yeah, he has a wife. Oh, is the nurse his wife? I don't know about that therapy, but he was just talking about his wife, about things going on at the hospital, about our mom, and then that information got from that wife to the hotel guy's wife to the hotel guy, and that's how he knew. Yeah, he's married, and he's dating our mom. It's Utah. Gotta catch them all. Has anybody been to Utah? I stayed there one night when we were traveling to Colorado. Very nice place. Didn't have any kind of weird incidents. It was cool. I swear this wasn't in my playthrough. Ooh, we got the new patched version therapy. They've added this in. They want to be more inclusive for all different lifestyles, including polyamorous relationships.
What's that ID you're wearing there?
It's from the hospital.
Don't they know you're a doctor there? They can't have that many staff.
I said the same thing to the admin people. But Dick, the security guard, insists on it. He's very meticulous. And apparently can't recognize faces.
Oh. Can't recognize faces. That's interesting. That might be helpful. I was thinking the same thing, Blaze. If Marcel was here, he might be getting some pointers. Oh, you went to Salt Lake for a conference around the time we were playing Man of Medan. I like how my frame of time is mostly John Cadia based. Kind of like how my frame of time is all B-movie time. How long ago was that in B-movie years? But no, I like it. We can be like, man, remember back during the Blackwell months? Life was so simple back then.
Can you tell me something about the security guy at the hospital? I find him kind of interesting.
The hell does that mean?
He used to be a police officer. He was, There were a few problems. So, when he couldn't be a police officer anymore, he became a security guard. Where do you know him from?
He was in the diner yesterday.
Oh, right. But strange as it may seem, I believe he lives for his job.
Oh, I remember him in here.
He lives for that? Being a security guy.
He takes his job very seriously. Sometimes too seriously.
Well, that's it for now, I guess.
If you've got any more things you want to ask, just come and find me.
I don't want to know the answer to that, Blaze. I really don't. These live a very short amount of time, don't they? Let's see, I truly thought about the game you were streaming before remembering the month. That is amazing. I don't even know if I could have done that. Man of Medan. Did we save that for October? Or was that prior to October? I don't think we played that for October. I think we played that before October. That was like August or something, wasn't it? August, September? I remember October we played... it was October. Okay, I wasn't sure if we did that for the horror month. Then we did that. Blair Witch. Let's see. Is that when we first did Harvester? I think that was October. We played so many games. July was Phoenix Wright. Yeah, you mean like June, July, August was Phoenix Wright? Oh, and Dragon. That was the last game we played, I think, before that. Harvester. Okay, we didn't get a card from him. Let's check the notes. Okay, to search the morgue, I need to stay undetected. At the moment, there are too many eyes. Okay, that doesn't really help that much. Oh, do you have a list anywhere of what you've already played or what you plan to play? Shane, on our Discord server, we have a list of the games we have played in like the About the Channel section. I don't really have a list of what I'm going to play necessarily, unless people request games. Then they kind of get thrown into a queue. Otherwise, I usually try to surprise people. I have an internal list, but I haven't spoken exactly what I want to do. When did B-Movie come out? 2 years ago? I thought that was like, when we were first talking about it, I was thinking B-Movie was like mid-2000s or something. I had no idea it was that recent. Maybe we should check the police station. We haven't been able to even go in here yet. Oh, it was the other way. I thought it was new. Never mind. Okay, we haven't been in here in a long time. Maybe there's something new we can get here.
I'm not thirsty.
You're still streaming. Hey, Dingo. What's going on, dude? You made the last 10 minutes. Perfect timing. I'm not drunk. Yeah, you are. You're totally drunk. Oh, because I thought it was new. It actually came out in mid-2000s. Okay, I had my logic messed up. B-movie years. M not R2. Oh, look at all the things we can ask about here.
Fuller had a skeleton in his closet. Did you know that?
I wouldn't be surprised. You got any details?
I think he blackmailed people.
Oh, maybe I should have saved it before this.
That's a serious allegation.
I've got no evidence, but I'm gonna get some.
Don't do anything foolish. You'd be better off not getting in the way of my investigations.
I won't. I'll search in the right places.
What are we trying to insinuate there? I thought it was like 2017. I was like 10 years off. That's pretty close, Blaze. Aw, Dingo, that sucks. You met a nice girl at the bar, and of course, with your luck, she's moving away. That's heartbreaking. But when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, dude. That just wasn't the one. Sounds like the opposite to Marcel.
You really believe Angelina murdered Fuller?
It hasn't got much to do with believe. We walked in on her standing over the victim, covered in blood with the murder weapon in her hand.
Why were you there anyway?
You mean in the middle of the night? Well, we got a tip-off.
Weird.
One? And that's not suspicious?
Tip-off?
Yes. That's the reason why I want to find your mysterious stranger.
Do you think he made the tip-off?
Possibly. It was an anonymous caller who said something about a break-in at Fuller's. If the stranger had really been following Miss Morgan, he might have seen her entering the photo store and then notified us.
Or he set a trap for her.
Yeah, well, we can only speculate until we found the witness.
So, Dingo, need to find someone. It's gonna be when you least expect it. In my personal experience, when I try to meet a girl, I have no luck. As soon as I'm kind of like, whatever, I'm done trying. It's gonna happen when it happens. That's when it happens right away. It's kind of like, you ever notice like when you're thinking about buying a car or something like that, and you're like, I want this kind of car. You never see it anywhere. And then you go out of your way, you get that car, and then you see it all over the place. Does it happen to you guys? Looks at the watch. I'm waiting. No, because you're still in the mindset of trying, Dingo. You got to work on yourself. Just worry about you, and then boom, it's gonna happen. Although I gotta say, you also make your own luck. You gotta put yourself in situations where you can meet people. Of course, if you just are a hermit and at home all the time and not online dating or anything, you're gonna have a hard time meeting people.
Do you know that my mother almost died yesterday?
No. I didn't know that. What happened?
She tripped and cracked her head open.
Oh. I'm really sorry about that. Tell her from me to get well soon.
She's in a coma.
Don't you find it even a bit strange that this Brit appears out of nowhere and the next day we got a corpse and a serious injury?
Are you suggesting that her accident wasn't an accident?
I don't know.
I don't think we should
Weird
start hunting
coincidence.
around for possible crimes, Darren. We've got a very real crime to solve here.
Stop dissing me, John. This is unacceptable. Wait, did I say this Brit? I don't remember saying that. Tracerman. There we go. Focus on what you have instead of what you don't. That's a good way of putting it, Tracer. And it's hard to do that, but it gets you in a good mindset. And I think when you're happy with yourself and you're confident, that's what really attracts the ladies. Ooh, maybe I have 43-year-old, no relation, and never buy a car. Now I know. It's totally the same thing. Welcome to the stream, Tracer. Oh, I was talking about being a hermit. Oh, did I call you out? I mean, you do have to put yourself out there. It is easy to get into a space where you're not going to meet anybody new. So you do want to try to go out with friends, go to public places. And honestly, online dating is not a bad thing. It's almost like there's a lot of crazies out there, of course, like there is if you go to bars and whatnot. You're always going to meet nuts. But I will say, and it's easier for guys than it is girls, unfortunately, because girls get so much terrible stuff online. But if you present yourself well online, you can totally chat with girls, and you kind of get a feel for them before you actually even want to go on a date, which is nice. It's kind of like an interview before you have that awkward first date. All right, let's ask him about the police sketch, which he should already know about. He works here.
Have you found Angelina's pursuer yet?
No, not yet. Talk to Sergeant Kinney. She's leading the search.
Good.
It totally is, huh, Therapy? And I don't know how qualified I am. I mean, I'm married, so I guess I'd cross the finish line, but at the same time, like, I'm not in the dating scene right now, so it's been a little while for me. That is a great first date, Tracerman. And the nice thing about coffee is some people are awkward when they eat, so going to like lunch or dinner or something on a first date, not super recommended. Coffee's cheap, you can get out of there real quick, or you can hang out and chat forever and then move on to something else. Blaze, you can get iced drinks there too. You can get like a lemonade. You can get something sweet. It doesn't have to be hot drinks. That's true. Wait, what are you trying to say, Linz? Getting married is not the finish line. You have so much more to do. What are you talking about? I got married. I got a house. I got dogs. I got 3 of them. What more could I want? Oh, are we going to show him the blackmail letter? Kind of scared.
What would you say if I showed you a blackmail letter from Fuller?
I would say that despite my warnings, you haven't kept your nose out of this business.
And if I found the letter in a public trash can?
Then I'd ask you if you had any evidence that the letter's from Fuller. A letter in a trash can be from anyone. And the fact that you, of all people, found it doesn't really speak for its authenticity.
Alright then. So I haven't found a blackmail letter. I've got to get into this secret room. There'll be evidence that Fuller blackmailed Mrs. Biber in there.
Okay, so thank you so much. Where was the notification? All the emotes exploded, which is awesome, but I didn't hear any sound. Luckily, we have a solution for that. That's not it. That's the wrong name. What about this one? Still not the right name. It's like it didn't even register you. That's not me, John. What's going on? It's like, it's funny, even in my list of events that happened, I see the last thing that happened was XTTN followed. It didn't show it. What's going on? I'll give you a proper shout out next time, Dingo. But holy cow, pretend like this says Dingo. Death Metal Dingo 67. Thank you so much for the sub. Pretend it doesn't say Queen Asylum. Oh my goodness. If we haven't had enough technical fails to stream, that beats all of them. What the heck? My things are not updating. It's my software is open. That should be keeping track of that. I don't know what's going on. I will figure it out. I apologize. But dude, thank you so much for continuing the sub. How dare you? Let's see. Oh, no, we'll do an actual token. Now that Andy's not here blasting the tokens. By the way, for everybody new here, we run on a token system for just about everything. You earn tokens from just hanging out. You earn tokens from playing games. You earn tokens by jumping up and grabbing this thing. And you can use those tokens to play sound effects, to request games that we play if you save up a whole bunch. You can use the tokens to customize the avatars. We're always coming up with new stuff for that. Yeah, earlier on, Andy blasted the token button. Nice catch, Sora. She blasted the token button, and then I did not show the avatars. But you guys were too smart for me. You knew that you still existed in the world, even if you're not shown here, so you could still jump up and grab the tokens regardless. Oh, next time the stream has to have Dingo's name across all the time. So now there's another thing that appears, Therapy, at the very top of the screen. I think like every minute it shows up there. I'll have a hard time keeping track of it because I'm staring at this screen and not that screen, but if it pops up, let me know if it has the correct name there. It should still show the last subscription was Dingo. Okay, let's ask him about the stranger real quick.
I'm convinced that Britt set up a trap for Angelina.
If you say so.
What's wrong with that theory?
The same that's wrong with the theory that Fuller was attacked by vampires. It's not very believable.
Oh, it must
What reasons did the English guy have to murder Fuller and frame Angelina with it?
That's exactly what I'm gonna find out.
If you say so.
I'm interested about this English guy. I don't mind being a queen, but I'm a guy, so I prefer to be a king. Yeah, there was a clip. Actually, you can see it, Linz, if you go to the channel and under like the videos, I created a video for the birthday stream celebration video that Therapy and the group helped put together, and it's in there. Honestly, you want to watch the whole thing. It's amazing, but the dab is in that, and it's fantastic. You'll get a kick out of it.
Has Fuller's place been thoroughly searched?
As thoroughly as was necessary.
Meaning what?
We have a homicide and homicide suspect who was practically caught in the act. We have therefore photographed the crime scene, and the CSI squad has documented everything.
Did you search the basement?
Only cursorily.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you know, Fuller? He was a pig.
Everybody knows
And
that.
so he deserved to be murdered?
So why should Angelina stab him a dozen times?
Why would anyone else?
Looks like a passion thing. Angelina hardly knew him.
Perhaps she was going crazy.
An English literature student in a bloody frenzy.
It's all happened before. And who says she didn't know Fuller? Maybe she had a damn good motive.
Shouldn't you be absolutely sure that someone has a damn good motive before you charge them for murder?
Not when they're found out like
Not such a frenzied crime. People who do that stuff don't think too much about it first. Maybe she didn't have any motive at all. Maybe she just snapped.
I mean, the one that has the most motive is Mrs. Daiba at the diner.
How is Angelina?
Well, she's in shock, anxious.
Understandable. She's a student from England. She comes over here and then she's accused of murder of a man she barely knows.
The circumstances are quite clear.
And nevertheless, wrong. It was someone else.
We will be following up on all lines of investigation. And until we find something new, your girlfriend has a problem.
Have you found the guy from the photo fit?
No, not yet. But the picture's been posted up. It won't take too long. If he's still in town,
He might be back in England by now.
If he is the killer, then he's gonna get out of town right now at the latest.
He's a witness at best.
Yeah, Sora, we did a birthday stream just a little bit after my birthday, because on my actual birthday we were hosting a party, and I had to cancel that day, but that was a lot of fun.
So, Has Fuller's body already been autopsied?
No, not yet. We're waiting for the pathologist from Portland. They're due around midday.
Until then?
We wait.
Great. Where's Fuller's body now?
In the hospital. They have a morgue there.
Yeah, no, you're right, Linz. Yeah, my birthday is on the 26th. And I think we did the stream, like, what, 3-4 days after that or something? Or maybe it was the week after that we did the real stream. Because I wanted to do it on a Saturday when we had more time. I wasn't so, like, oh crap, it's time to go. Which actually, it is time to go. But before we go, Therapy, do you have a light hint you can give me and I can try to remember it for the next stream? I probably won't, but it's a good way to test my memory. And I won't write it down. I will actually just see if I can remember it. Alright, let's create a new entry. Oh, hint about what? So right now we're trying to get past the security guard, right? We have the package, we have the delivery slip, but we're missing a card to get in, a pass. Let's see, it says 17 days ago, which wouldn't have been February 2nd. Yeah, the birthday stream, sorry, wasn't on my actual birthday. We had to postpone the stream just because of timing and parties and stuff. Yeah, we were at the diner and we were talking to the guy, but he didn't give me a pass. How did you not get it? Okay, maybe I can do that before we quit. What are you trying to say, Therapy? How did you not get it? It was slapping you in your face. Yeah, I talked to him and I even mentioned it, but all he told me...
anything I should talk to him.
The only thing he told me was that he was like, the security guard was very strict about his job, very serious. I didn't think he'd give it to us voluntarily, but I thought maybe I'd get a hint on what to do about it. Ooh, next stream is Thursday. I'm trying to get back into things. I've been fighting off pneumonia for over a month. A month of pneumonia? Holy cow, Sora, that sucks. Are you getting better at all? Oh, we just need the coat. There's an idea. Okay, that'll be my hint. That'll be my hint. So, kill Dr. New Dad. I got it. We have a mission for the next stream, guys.